The rivers, which were once very permanent, are now seasonal. There's no rain. Dry seasons go over even the what we expect to be our rainy seasons. It's only us youths who can change that. We don't expect the old to come and do that. And it's not a time that we sit down and wait for the politicians or the leaders to come and do it for us. We're the only ones who can do that and change that, so that in future people will look and say, once these youths stood, and that's why we have this.
About a year ago, we started a conversation with some high schools in New York about who wanted to honor the memory of Professor Wangari Maathai. They approached us with the idea of seeding a Wangari Maathai Scholarship Fund. And within the foundation, we thought, fantastic idea. This is somebody who we ourselves had been in several conversations with over the last couple of years. And we thought that we didn't want to just do it in New York, but we wanted also to do it in Kenya, which was the late professor's home and where she started the Greenbelt movement.
I got a message from them that they wanted to set up a scholarship fund in my mother's name, and they wanted to know if it was okay. Of course, we were more than thrilled, and I know that they wanted to make sure that they did something to recognize the promise of what Wangari Maathai meant to the young people.
Through this fund, we're trying to encourage young women specifically who are passionate about environment, who may not be studying environmental studies, but who have shown through their own tenacity and through their own interest that this is something that they want to have an impact on, and have mobilized either their communities or people around them to think positively about environmental concerns and their own contribution towards conserving the environment.
You know, Wangari Maathai was herself the beneficiary of scholarships. It was because of the people on whose shoulders she stood. And those were people like the Rockefeller Foundation is doing now, who put forward scholarships that she benefited from.
We started engaging with the Greenbelt movement as the custodian really of the late professor's legacy.
We got together, the Rockefeller Foundation invited us from the Greenbelt movement to come and discuss this, and it was also decided that we needed to find a reputable organization to run the scholarship, and that's where KCDF was involved.
We bring professionalism in terms of handling funds like this, because that's what we do as our day-to-day business. We look for resources and we find competitive ways of doing them. We do all the background due diligence, and we make sure that we provide the capacity that is needed for anyone receiving a grant to be able to live up to their, the vision they've set for themselves. We went through the applications and matched them with the criteria that we had set up, which we had announced. We were able to actually end up with 5 applicants whom the panel of judges then met physically.
During the final interviews, it became very clear that we had found an incredible woman who captured the imagination of this scholarship in a beautiful way.
My name is Abigail Dinda from Matiliku in Makueni constituency. I'm a student at Mount Kenya University. I'm in my second year doing a bachelor's in clinical medicine. I come from a family of 2. My mom is a very good role model to me. Mom always made sure that we grew flowers at home. One of the things that make me feel so much attached to the flowers and to the environment is the fact that Mom did it first with a passion. She liked what we did, and whenever she found good work first, she actually made us, she appreciated the fact that we were doing things right.
Abigail is such an incredible person because she exudes that promise, that indeed she gives me hope that we will have a safe future.
I'd like to call upon the youths. We come together, we form a group. I'm one of the founders of Matiliku Environmental Youth Group, which is a group that started in 2008. And its main objective is planting seedlings, establishing seedlings directly. Establishing seedlings and the seedbeds, then we grow them and we sell them. The main reason why I decided to get into that is because, first of all, it's my passion to plant trees. I've always loved, seeing our world turn green.
She left to go to school about 2 years ago, but still the youth group continues until today. right? So she was able to infect other people with this passion and enthusiasm which she has had. And I think that that was something that was very important to us, that it wasn't just one person who had a great idea, but one person who was actually able to mobilize other people to join in her idea, and even when she was not there physically, for that idea to continue into perpetuity.
Part of that money, I'll use it for my school fees. And two, I have to give back to the society. Matiliku Environmental Youth Group has to feel that they've nurtured someone that is worth. I have to expand our seedlings plantation. I have hope that one day, as long as I have the youths that I'm working with, I know it will change. One day it will be better than it is right now.
Right now we can only afford to give that one scholarship. But my hope is that it will grow. It will grow so that next year we give 5 and 10 and 20 scholarships.
It's time that we youths stand up for the environment. It's time that we make something that we look at it in future and say, we did something. Our kids will look at this and say, our parents did something for us, and that's why we have trees right now.